field of artificial empathy has been around for a while. And some people like myself actually argue that we've seen that AI can actually be more empathetic than another human being can. But the challenge I commonly see, especially with business, is that they find that hard to believe, right? They're like, how can a machine that doesn't feel any emotions really be empathetic or do it at times better than a person can? When you experience something like that, what's kind of your response to that question?
I'm smiling because I got this question quite a bit, right? So people always said, if the machines doesn't even have the emotion, how could the machine exhibit empathy, right? So to my actually, especially for my research, to my experience, that's completely opposite. So having empathy, feeling the emotion versus demonstrating it, they could be very two different things. Actually, machine can imitate humans to demonstrate empathy without having empathy. Actually, it's a better thing. You know why? Humans, for humans to have lots of empathy, they normally need to be felt, right? They feel I feel what you feel. I think what you think. Then I show my empathy, right? But actually, it's a lot of burden on humans. That's why psychological studies show that, the first line workers like firefighters, policemen, like doctors, especially ER doctors, people who have lots of emotional actually attachment to it, they are the people who are first to be burned out. Because there's a double-edged sword. If you can have a kind of, from a human point of view, lots of emotions inside you, and you, of course, you demonstrate empathy, but it's easy to burn out. But machines don't have that, baggage, right? Because machines don't feel anything. But if you teach machines how do you showcase empathy, that's very possible. So that's what I think it's a machine's actually advantage versus disadvantage. I just give you an example. And I think about this way, right? So we have been collaborating with the learning institutes and healthcare facilities as well. In one of the learning institute, they use the AI assistants on GG to help their students to teaming to figure out who are the students better together to be a more effective project team. And some students during this conversation with the AI, they expressed a lot of anger, really anger, because maybe the past teaming experience was so bad. They felt like it is just wasting of a time, right? So, but the AI doesn't have this same feeling per se, but AI can show up the empathy. And not just that. So these students dump a lot of anger on the chatbot, and chatbot and AI still can remain very calm and polite. But humans, you can't do that. Because humans take in the emotions and express it, right? But the machines, because they don't have the feeling side, actually can just showcase the feelings. So this is something humans really can't do, right? So you separate your intaking from your kind of expression.